One lottery ticket makes a big difference for our state students. And when I say big, I mean bigger than jackpot big. Since 2002, South Carolina students have benefited from more than $6 billion in lottery-funded scholarships and grants, including the Life, Hope, and Palmetto Fellow Scholarships. With every lottery play, you're supporting our students, and that adds up in a big way. That's why education is our middle name. Learn more at scedjucationlottery.com/betteryou.
It's John, Jay, and Rich. We talked about this the other day. This woman in Kansas City, she had 6 ribs removed to get a smaller waist. Her name is Emily. She got $17,000 surgery, and then she had the ribs, all these bones in a plastic bag.
I got my ribs removed. I got them removed for cosmetic purposes. These are my rib bones. There's 6 of them. This one's so tiny and small. So let me keep them. Plan on having someone make a crown and like incorporate my bone pieces in there, like shave them down.
So she kept the ribs. That's her surgery souvenir. So we thought we'd get into your surgery souvenirs. 877-937-1047. Kelly, what's your surgery souvenir?
It is I have 3 gallstones, and I have a port that they removed.
Hey, what?
For chemo.
Port.
A port.
A port.
Chemo port.
Wow.
And where do you keep that?
In my memory box. I have a memory box that I keep all of that kind of stuff in.
How big are the gallstones?
One was the size of about a number 2 pencil eraser. So
That's pretty big. That could wreak some havoc.
What else is in your memory box?
Oh, lots of souvenirs and lots of pictures.
You got any paperweights in there?
No, darn it.
Oh, okay. All right, Kelly, thanks for calling in. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
I remember my mom one time. We lived in Mexico, so I was in 4th grade, and I was coming home from the grocery. My mom sent me to the market, which people don't do anymore, right? So I went to the market. I had a bag full of stuff, groceries, and I remember walking up to the door, and I pounded on the door. Pound, 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 pound. For her to open the door. And it turns out it was unlocked. And so I went to open the door. When I opened the door, I saw my mom running. Like she's coming out of the shower. She's running with a towel around her waist. And she slips to come open the door. She slips and falls, lands on her elbow, and breaks her arm.
Oh, no.
My fault. She has to have surgery. And it was terrible. I remember she died on the operating table. This is Mexico. They gave her too much. It was terrible. My dad had to scream. It was just like a movie. Anyway, after the surgery, they cut off, which I'm sure was not the right surgery to do, but they cut off a chunk of her bone, and she was able to keep it in a jar. And we had to. It looked like a disc. It was like a thick, very thick nickel, and I would shake it all the time, and have it in my mom's bone in this little cup.
Oh my gosh!
I know, weird, right?
Like a little rattler.
Yeah.
Like a thing.
Yeah.
Did her arm heal fully?
Yeah. It was weird. It was a weird time going to school in Mexico and all that crap. Weird time, you guys.
Crazy time.
Fun souvenir, though. I don't know where it is. Let me ask her. Oh, no. She's not with us.
Oh, here we go.
Why did you do that?
Maybe I keep some of her ashes as a souvenir, but I don't. We buried those. Christmas wish.
Working it out.
877-937-1047. What's your surgery souvenir? More of your calls next. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
In the eternal battle of morning show supremacy, we are one of them. It's John, Jay, and Rich.
Jessica, what's your surgery souvenir?
It was screws and a rod that I had in my back for spine surgery.
Did you say a scourge and a lodge?
A screw and a rod that they put in my back.
And they took it out?
Yep. The doctor actually let me ask me right before the surgery if I wanted it out, and all of his coworkers were just kind of astonished that he was asking about it because he was about to retire, and he was just like, "Well, what are they gonna do? Just fire me? I'm leaving."
Oh my gosh!
So
was done. Cool. Yeah.
Is it in a jar? Like, where do you keep it?
I just keep it on the counter in my bedroom and just have it.
Wait, Peyton's showing us a picture of it right now. Wow, that was in your back?
That's pretty big.
Yeah, about the size of my palm. They only had to reach a little bit because they only had to mess with part of my back.
What's in there now?
Just a couple washers that they couldn't find.
They couldn't find?
What happened to your back that you needed it?
I had pretty good scoliosis because one of my vertebrae was messed up, so they had to fuse a few bones and just stabilize it with that.
Oh, my gosh.
And then I ended up growing way more than I thought that I would, so then it kind of just messed everything up. So I had to get approved by the surgeon, who just happened to be not retiring just yet.
Wow, that's a fun thing to have, though. You should make it into a necklace. Keep it around your neck.
I should just hang it in my car.
Start a whole new trend with hip-hop artists. Yeah.
And are you okay now?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Jessica. Thank you for sharing your surgery souvenir. Have a great day.
You too.
Kyle has one.
I mean, it's not as cool as the screws, but I do have a photo of my ruptured implant, which I thought was pretty cool. Because that means whilst I was open on the table, they were snapping the photos, which was amazing.
What? Wait a minute. So, like, you're cut open and you can see the...
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's your body. It's not just the implant.
Well, and the implant.
Do you have a photo of it in there before they cut it?
No.
Oh, that's a
Do they repair? Do they repair the ruptured one, or do they pull it out and put a new one in?
No, they had to pull it out. They had to clean everything out. I guess it's like the silicone or whatever was everywhere.
Oh, really?
Is that painful for you?
No. You know what's crazy is he thinks it ruptured like right after my daughter was born, and I just got him redone like 8 years later.
Oh my gosh! What?
beautiful job. Beautiful work you did, by the way.
Yes.
Round of applause. Bravo.
It's beautiful work. That guy's amazing. That guy's an artist.
We should send him some flowers and cookies.
Did you see that there was a survey done of who has the largest breasts in the world? And America is number 2. Number 2. Probably because of Kyle. Kyle took us over.
Who was number one? Stop it. Who was number one?
I don't remember who number 1 is. Isn't that funny?
It's a lot of back problems right there.
Yeah.
I'll find out who number 1 is in a minute.
It's got to be
But
Brazil.
speaking of a surgery souvenir, years and years ago, I remember when my kids were little, we started rescuing all these dogs in my house. I mean, our own personal dogs. I remember we had Lego. Lego kept sneaking out. And I had put chicken wire around our pool fence because Lego was getting between the bars, and put chicken wire. And my kids are screwing around the chicken wire. So I said, you guys got to stop messing with the chicken wire. You can get hurt. And I went to show them how they could get hurt, and I hurt myself. And
of course.
I cut open underneath my rib. And so anyway, it was a big, and I do that keloid scar, you know? So I saw a surgeon, he cut the keloid scar. I don't know if you remember this part, Rich, because then I brought it in. I had a big chunk of meat.
Oh my gosh.
You remember that?
I do.
I wanted to cook it and eat it, and then I could say I had human flesh.
Ew.
It caused a big problem on the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't bring it up. but I had it. It was like, it looked like a thick piece of bacon. It looked like a piece of meat. It was really cool.
Have you guys ever seen like tonsils in a jar?
No.
So many people on Instagram or Facebook, we post that. So many people said they had that. I can't imagine how gross that would look.
I remember
Yeah.
when my sister got her tonsils out and my parents brought it home, and me and my brother Jalen just screamed. We were like,
why
we thought
bring
it was
that
like
home?
something from like outer space.
Right.
That's not going to go anywhere that you need it.
Wait,
let
did you
them
end
throw
up
those
throwing
away.
the chunk away?
I don't remember what I did with it. I didn't eat it. I
Just
wanted to cook
somewhere
it.
in your house?
Blake probably has it somewhere.
So Noah apparently has the surgical stories of all time. What do you have?
So you guys know my friend Taylor.
Taylor Swift?
No, my best friend, Taylor G.
I thought your best friend
Not
was
Taylor
Lenora.
S. I have 2 best friends.
Okay.
Actually, I have many best friends.
Well, fair enough.
Okay. So Taylor.
So Taylor, she worked at a vet clinic. And while she was at the vet clinic, she found a feral cat on her way into work and decided that she was going to make it her pet. She has 2 dogs, Honey and Sugar, so she asked me for a name. I said Oatmeal. She agreed with said name. And while she had Oatmeal there, they went ahead and they got her fixed. And she told me that she was going to keep Oatmeal's uterus in a little jar of formaldehyde. And every time I go to her house, she has Oatmeal's uterus with on a Sharpie that says Oatmeal's uterus on a little formaldehyde bottle above her bed. And as soon as we started talking about surgery souvenirs, I was like, you should come on and tell the story. And she didn't want to, so I'm telling it on her behalf. But she proceeds to tell me, not only does she have Oatmeal's uterus, from her time at the vet clinic, she also has 7 puppy tails, a dog eyeball, and a pin from her own toe surgery.
All like in jars?
All in jars.
Sounds like
Above her
John
bed.
Paul's dad or John Paul in freaking Bad Sister season 1.
Right.
Right?
Whoa.
I've been friends with Taylor since the 7th grade, and I had no idea.
That she's twisted? Dog
Hey,
tails?
does the uterus the jar look like in the drawings? Like a little V and everything?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah,
It
it does. It looks almost like if you could take your tongue out and put it in a jar and it would just float halfway. That's what it looks like. And I knew about that one. And I thought that the story was funny, but I didn't know that there was a whole collection.
I'm
Kyle was
worried
like,
about
"Oh,
your friend
and you
Taylor.
You got to tell this.
You better be worried if you're a little doggy walking to that clinic. Your tail might
Right.
end up on the
Tail
nightstand.
gets jacked.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. That is a. I mean, we didn't say you have to be your surgery.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Or your
And
human.
she has the most so far.
All right. No, you win.
Whatever surgery I have, she's probably going to want to.
Oh, yeah.
What are you gonna have? You having your uterus removed?
I'll let you know.
Have you had surgery?
I'll take a Friday and a Monday off to get my uterus removed.
All right. If you have any other ones, shoot us a call, 877-937-1047 or DM John J. Van.
Hello, it is Ryan, and we could all use an extra bright spot in our day, couldn't we? Just to make up for things like sitting in traffic, doing the dishes, counting your steps, all the mundane stuff. That is why I'm such a big fan of Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere with daily bonuses. That should brighten your day a little. Actually, a lot. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+. What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
It's John G. and Rich.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost? While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.